We have been listening to all of you beautiful people, and now the time has come for us to reshare our coming out story 2.0.
If you want to know us better, know how we came out, and know how we survived being outed by our mothers, this video is for you.
Make sure to watch this video till the end to know in depth our coming out story.
For the best gay tips and advice, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you will not miss any of our crazy videos every Thursday. Hello everyone, it's Arif.
And I'm Ricky.
And we are in Wonderland.
Gay life coaches.
Welcome back to our YouTube channel, and as we said, we've been listening to you all.
So to celebrate Pride Month, we have decided to reshare with you how we came out.
But before we do that, if you're looking for gay tips to help you out while you are waiting to coming out of the closet, make sure to watch this video. It will be down there, the link, and up here in the cards.
Now, without further ado, let's dive in today's topic, which is coming out, being outed.
I believe I have to come back to this memory when I said to myself, you need to tell who you are, because you are not like everyone else around you. And that is horrible, because it's like, why do I have to say this? And the rest of my family, why don't they have to do that? You know what I mean? So that's a struggle when you're a child and a teenager. It's like, why do I have to say this?
For me, the first time I came to terms with my sexuality, but I didn't accept it at all. I was between 7 and 8 years old, and I remember that I was thinking of guys like every single moment of my life, and that was a big struggle. So I started to cry a lot. I had this bad feeling about what would have happened to me, because I was going to church and no one was talking about being homosexual or being gay, and also,
at least in a good way.
So I remember that I was so
disgusted with yourself.
And then my dad was like, what's happening? Please talk to me. I couldn't say anything, so I wrote a page on a diary saying that I thought that I was gay, and I was just 8 years old. I remember that I wrote in this paper like saying, I love girls, I want to stay with girls, please bring me to a psychiatrist because I don't know what's wrong with me, please help me. That was the first moment that I actually experienced the fact that I was homosexual.
For me it was so weird.
Why?
Because I was in love with a girl for 4 years. At the same time I was looking at penises in the changing room. You know what I mean? So it was so strange.
I think I was then about maybe 15, 16 years old that I started then to watch gay porn and started to again feel attraction for boys. That attraction that I had buried inside me for a long time. At that time I had a girlfriend. I actually had 2 girlfriends.
But mine was real.
Mine was real too. We had kisses, we stayed together. Then she broke up with me.
Aww.
Because I didn't care about her, which is true. And I actually fell in love with one of my classmates, a girl again. After she said, no, I'm sorry, you're not very my type and stuff like that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go into guys now. I started to have my first relationship with guys.
Mine was after my first relationship with a girl. So I was 22 and was like, you know what, this is the moment. This is the moment. This is the day. Because I was very sad, depressed. So I went to this chat and yeah, I met a guy and he became my boyfriend.
Before we dive into today's video, we have some important announcements to make.
We want to shout out the best YouTube comments left on last week's video. Thank you again for supporting us, you are amazing.
If you're wondering how to get featured in our next video, you can either leave us a comment in this video or take a picture of this video and share it with your audience on your Instagram. Just don't forget to tag us.
And of course, if you haven't clicked the subscribe button, please do it now and hit the notification bell.
The first guy that I've kissed was 2 years younger than me. We started just chatting on Facebook, and then I remember that I was sneaking into my house with this guy, and we started talking and stuff like that, and we had the first kiss there. But he broke my heart.
He broke your heart.
He broke my heart because he wanted to have sex.
He just wanted to have sex.
And
that's ridiculous.
And I wasn't prepared.
I don't remember who was the first person I told about. I know I told my best friend at that time, and I just remember when I told my mom, and I sat down with her on my little bed, South Park duvet, and I said, I need to talk to you. I have a boyfriend. And she was like, fine, it's fine. My mom is so sweet. Have we shown my mom?
We have a TikTok with his.
And we have a TikTok video with my mother. My mom is crazy. The first thing she said, so wait a minute, so are you bisexual? Yeah, I said, well, I don't know. I mean, that was real, and I'm with a guy now, so I suppose this is what defines me. But I knew at that time that it wasn't the truth. Anyways, I said, I don't know, maybe, mom, I don't know, maybe I have a boyfriend and I'm in love.
I think I came out to my mom 2 years after. I already had 2 boyfriends.
Oh, no, with the first one.
As I said before in the other videos, I came to 2 of my best girlfriends, Marta and Sylvia. I thanked them a lot because they gave me all their support, and they actually lied for me many times, because I was saying to my parents that I was out with them while I was actually out with
That's
my
what I hated the
boyfriends.
most.
I actually remember that once I met my dad. He was driving his car, but he didn't see me, and I was with this boy, with my boyfriend. I remember that I was dying inside because I didn't know what to say, and I was trying to think of like another lie to tell my parents. And I think that deep inside I knew that my family would have accepted me, but it was so difficult to tell them and to find a way to tell them.
This is because society says that it's a bad thing. That's why we grow up, you grow up in this atmosphere of hate towards what is different, actually, not just homosexuality. After I came out to my mother and my father, there was something special, like I couldn't care less about the rest of the world. You know what I mean?
That's great, but for me it was the opposite. Even though I came out to my mom and dad, long story short, I wrote an email to her because I didn't know how to tell her again. So she read this email in which I explained everything and why, how many boyfriends I had before. Then my mom talked to my dad, and then as I shared in the other video, my dad then came the day after, like hugging me while I was sleeping. But even though I came out to them,
his dad is so sweet.
But we didn't actually talk about that anymore after my coming out.
Oh, my family was completely opposite. My father is a joker. He was joking all the time for me to feel fine, like nothing happens.
For me it wasn't like that, and I think because of that, then I started hiding myself again.
I mean, it was hard. Of course, it was hard every time I met someone, which was maybe daily or weekly. You know new people. I actually still struggle a little bit when we meet people that you think that they are not going to be so open. Like, you remember when we came to this house, the concierge was just downstairs and he said something like, hey, you have brothers? Something like that. And for a second you balance and you say, shall I lie? Shall I say the truth?
Yeah.
You still think that it's not right.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
So the funny thing is, anyway, that we have something that we share together, which is the fact that our mothers outed us to all other people in our family.
Basically. And we don't have little families. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm
Not
Italian,
really.
Hispanic,
Spanish, like...
we have lots of cousins that they just multiply themselves, basically.
Basically, like gremlins, you know that? You know, I was with my third boyfriend. I didn't have any more, alright? Just Rick is the fourth one.
Carlos.
Carlitos! It was this birthday, my grandmother's birthday. My grandmother said, of course Carlos has to come. My grandmother is going to be 98 this September. I don't know, maybe 80 or 85% of my family didn't know anything. Not just about Carlos, about me being gay or whatever. I was very nervous. And my mother took Carlos and was like, you know what, boom. And one by one, hey, this is Arif's boyfriend. Look at how handsome, because Carlitos, he's very handsome. You know what? Nothing happened like bad. Nothing at all. They loved him. The truth is everything. There's nothing more important than truth.
And I think that sharing helps healing. My mom outed me last year with all my extended family. One of my cousins was getting married and they went to give her a present and they were all out there together. So they gave them a present that we made as well. And of course my mom had to explain who Arif was. Apparently it was very emotional and everyone cried.
Hashtag Italian drama.
I remember that I was freaking out. I was here working with Arif and I was looking at my phone. I started receiving so many messages from all my cousins saying, I love you, I want to see you here, I love you, don't worry, I love you, stuff like that. That was like, oh my god, my mom said it. My mom said it to everybody, oh my god. And actually we went to Italy 2 weeks after that happened and all my extended family, my uncles and aunties organized like a big dinner all together. So Arif met them and for me was the first time seeing them after a very long time.
After being outed, you know what I mean?
After being outed, yes.
So I was there and that was so Italian.
Hi. It was literally like that.
Look, this is not an exaggeration. This is exactly what happened, alright?
Now we would like to know your story and if you like to share it, just leave us a comment down below.
So my life completely changed the moment I came out to my parents, to be honest. That was like the beginning of my life, of my true life.
Yeah.
Because this is something that was just taking me down so heavy inside me, like,
yeah, for me
I was
was
like, whoa!
It's like you have a heavy load on your shoulders and you just and it goes.
And that was the beginning. This is the beginning of the rest of your life.
It's like being in a roller coaster, but in a good way, because I mean, for me, it took me through like a path that I could have never imagined.
But even this, I mean, when we began doing these videos, Ricky wasn't sure. It's still like an ongoing process. Just really don't feel bad if you're not ready to come out at all. You will find your moment. Try to live your life and try to make real connections with beautiful people, you know what I mean? With people that you know that when you come out, they are going to support you.
And now we want to wrap up this video with a quote by
Bianca Del Rio.
Well, no, just keep your head up. Nothing is that serious. What you're experiencing at that moment is probably not going to be that serious in the outcome. So it's just plow through it, you get through it, you do what you gotta do. And as I said, as you get older, it gets easier because you don't care anymore.
See you in the next video, beautiful people.
ciao.
Bye bye.
Thank you all for watching. Make sure that you check these videos next on our best gay tips.
If you like this video, please give us your thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.
And follow us on Instagram.
Bye bye.
Ciao.